Ever heard the phrase, a picture's worth 1,000 words? Well, 1,000 words many times is the words that you don't hear, the words that you don't see, that really underlie the picture. They're there. It's the story that you may never know. So many times we pick up pictures, we look at them, all we see is the smiles and the laughter in videos. But if you can only know the story. And as adults, we usually do a disservice when we're asked the questions. We tell people, oh, I remember this occasion. But we don't go deeper with the story. Because whoever's asking, usually sometimes a younger person, just wants to know because they want to emulate what they see. They don't understand the smiles didn't just get there. Sometimes it took years of investing in a relationship, years of working together, years of being there and being a partner, holding on to the other person when the other one was going the other way. There's a phrase that King Solomon wrote in the book of Ecclesiastes 4, chapter 12, talks about a two-folded cord. And he said it's even stronger when you have three. In a marriage, what he may have been referring to was two people working together, but he says two is good, two is even better. But three, in the King James Version, he says three is not quickly broken. But in the NLT, I love what it says. It says three-folded cord is not easily broken. Not that it cannot be broken. It could, but when you have God in there and you hold on to God as the third person in that relationship, ooh, it's strong. As I celebrate 42 years with my partner, my love, my heartbeat, I look back and, there are folk that would tell you, he's full of it. Some even told me this would never last. But because of my partner, because of the teachings that were instilled in me as a young man, I knew where to turn in the difficult times, and she held on to those principles and helped me go deeper in faith with God. So today, 42 years later, I can stand here and tell you, if you have God in as the third cord in that fold, your relationship not only will be strong, but is not easily or quickly broken. There's a story in the Bible, a wedding at Cana. It's in the Gospel of John, I think chapter 2. Mary, Jesus' mother, was invited to this wedding. But like many African culture and customs, you don't need an invitation to attend a wedding. No, go to many African weddings. Packed with people. Mary was invited. She brought along Jesus and his homeboys. They were at the wedding. I think God was trying to show us something, and he's telling us something today. Bring me in, but hold on to me, because I am faithful. I will never leave you and never forsake you. And all of the things that you need, because I'm looking for you to succeed. So when you hold on to me, when you know who I am, I'm going to have you not only pick up that blueprint, but know each and every specification in that blueprint. What blueprint? The Bible. It has all the answers you need there. I wrote through a guy called the Apostle Paul, and he tells you about love. He tells you love is kind, love is patient. Love doesn't do any wrong. And with those words, understanding what God is saying to us through the Apostle Paul, we become better. We hold on to each other in a deeper way. So I'm just speaking to somebody who may look at my pictures from time to time as I brag about my anniversary, my years and stuff. Oh, there's a story. There's a story behind it. It wasn't always easy. But when you work together, when you hold on to God as the third cord in that relationship, nothing, let me say it a third time, nothing, No weapon fashioned against you can prosper. So that's my message. As you look at those smiling faces, oh, there's a story. And that story has a foothold in Jesus. So on this 35th day of Lent 2025, try to draw closer to him. If you don't know him, pick up that blueprint. He wants to tell you all about him. God wants you to laugh with him. He's right there, but he wants you to see him. Turn to him. He's waiting on you. I pray this blesses somebody.